Hello, Scorpio. It's your turn for your love reading. Sorry for the delay in the readings. I've been trying to do it like every day, three at a time. So what we're doing here is this is your situation, your challenge, where the relationship's going, and what you're personally going through and what another person. It doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship you're into. So if you're single, it may not apply to that, but it's just whoever you're inquiring in the relationship aspect. Could be a friend. But yeah, let's get in. Alright, give me a minute to read the cards. Alright, Scorpio, this was at the end of the deck. The Six of Wands. And then the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Two of Cups. And then the Moon card. Anyways, I'm feeling right away with that. Just briefly what's going on in the relationship. Whoever you may be thinking of in the relationship sense or just friends or whatever. There may have been no forward movement in the relationship, no victory, no stability in some way. But like with the Queen of Pentacles, it could have been that maybe growth of the relationship and where it was going. Like your eyes are open and the moon card has to do with emotions, seeing things more clearly. So I do feel like in the relationship sense, Scorpio, you are seeing things more clearly with this other person. Currently, the situation is the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups for the challenge card. And then the direction is a Chariot. So there's a lot of things going on for you. I feel like you could be involved with a third party situation or you're going towards something. You possibly could be colliding with someone in a partnership or looking for a partnership of some kind, if that makes sense. Or you're just dealing with a third party situation. But with the Ace of Cups, I'm feeling, the universe, and I think your past reading, the regular reading, I think you got this card too. The universe is offering you something, and it could be that in your current state or current situation, you're having to deal with this partnership. And maybe just things within the relationship is unclear. It could be there's, more than one people you're dealing with and things are kind of unstable. Now, the direction of the relationship is a Chariot, and which is kind of funny because the Chariot is about movement, progression, direction. And it's funny because, like, you have the white dog and the black dog. So it could be that, you're having to deal with the dark and the light aspect of the relationship. Like there's good things and then there's bad things. And you're just trying to balance it all out. But I feel like, there's a direction of some kind. There's maybe a change of direction in some kind. Like it's not clear, but I feel like there is progression in the relationship. Now you're coming in with a Four of Pentacles in reverse and a 3. So I'm really feeling like you are dealing with possibly a third party situation. It could be a multiple things. It could be family. It could be work. It could be many things. But I'm feeling with what's coming in for you that you've been dealing with this heartbreak within yourself and the relationship and how you feel like you're torn between you and another person. And I feel like, this has to do with holding your resources, holding your tongue possibly, or your you're done holding back. And maybe you're just speaking your truth. And you're seeing the hard truths with this person, maybe, possibly, or multiple people. And I just feel like there's been a lack in some kind, but more so just a heartbreak you've had to deal with and holding back on with this person, possibly. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, they have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So my feeling with that, you're dealing with someone who's possibly could be deceptive, could be all in their way of thinking about their happiness, and possibly could be selfish. It could be a family dynamic that you're dealing with. Someone here in the family or situation is being selfish, is not giving to the the whole collective of the family or the relationship. You know, they may be in some way giving here and there, but in some way, you know, deception's happening, trickery's happening. So maybe things behind closed doors, or things aren't very clear with this person and they're coming in kind of wishy-washy, because it's like, you know, you have happiness here, you have family, you have stability and joy, but then you have deception. uh, I don't know, so maybe they're kind of like in and out in your life, and but you have this heartbreak within it. Like, you're unclear about things within the relationship, and I just feel like, you know, you have to hold your tongue and deal with this conflict. You know, maybe you don't have an outlet to deal with this heartbreak and you're torn between what's going on. So I feel like, you know, like I said, there's movement in the direction of the family dynamic or situation with someone at work, possibly. And, you know, don't get too hasty in the relationship if you're making a decision on, you know, where you want things to go in this next few years. You know, just try to center yourself. And, you know, it's easy when you do have a lot of anger or heartbreak, and like you guys, you always worry if someone is, if you're offending someone or someone says something to you. So it's like you get your heart broken over and over, and it's easy to get like that. But I just feel like, you know, with this heartbreak, it's not time to hold bitterness. And it's possible you could be holding bitterness towards this deceptive person. And it's like you kind of have, you know, this mixed feeling with it, especially when they're coming in with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Like, you're kind of like, you know, maybe they love you, but they're being deceptive. Or maybe, you know, you know, you really don't have it clear on that, I'm saying. Anyways, I hope that helps one of you Scorpios out. Bye-bye.